Hey guys, once again, this is Hope Williams, your favorite PCP, your favorite provider. Just wanted to bring to you some tips about how you can stay healthy during flu season. First of all, flu season can be very detrimental, even can be life-threatening for the elderly as well as the very young. With that being said, please never ever just ignore your symptoms, especially when it comes to that population of the elderly and the very young. So, with elderly people, you always have to be mindful that sometimes elderly people do not have the ability to be able to have a fever like young people. Most times, with young people, when they have the flu, they are going to have a temp. Most of the time, it's 101 or greater. Oftentimes, with flu A, we see a lot of stomach bugs. It's oftentimes that's a person that's going to vomit. So they get the flu mixed up with thinking that it's just a stomach virus. Well, hey, the flu is also known as the stomach flu. So with that being the case, that's why we see a lot of nausea, a lot of vomiting. We don't see diarrhea with it, but we do see a lot of nausea and vomiting. Also, the headache. Most of the time, the people who have the flu, they have a terrible headache. It makes them feel awful. I had one guy in the clinic the other night. He told me, he said, I feel like I'm dying. He said, my baby told me I had the flu because he had just gotten it. He said, I've never felt like this. So be it known, the flu makes you feel horrible. But some of the ways that you can prevent from getting the flu is one, when you're in the grocery stores, when you first get there, get that little napkin. If you're at Walmart or Kroger's or wherever you shop, get that little sanitizer wipe. Wipe the front of that basket down. Hey, it is no shame in your game. Wipe that basket down, sanitize that area. You don't know if the person before you had that basket coughed, sneezed everywhere, got germs all over the place. So now, hey, who's sick? You are. Second, always keep you some hand sanitizer. There's nothing wrong with having some hand sanitizer in your pocket, your purse, your coat, your truck, car, whatever it is, because you know what? You're protecting you, you're protecting your family, and also you're keeping from missing unnecessary days from work. Okay, you know that's always important. Third, you want to make sure that you sanitize your hands. Remember, we want to wash our hands like this. We want to sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star for 20 seconds. We want to also get in between those fingers, because why? The germs live there too. Then we want to take our hands and we want to do it like this, so we can get all up under those fingernails. We want to make sure that they're clean. And then we want to do the other hand. But you know what else that we don't want to forget? We don't want to forget these thumbs, because why? Thumbs hold a lot of dirt. A lot of germs can be there. You know why? Because what we do? We're playing video games. We're texting our friends. We're doing all of these different things. And the thumbs don't hardly ever get thought about when we're washing our hands, because we're doing this and don't think about these. So don't forget those thumbs. They are so important in your health, and also they are so important in hand washing to keep you from getting sick. Last, I want to also mention the fact that to prevent getting the flu during flu season is make sure you dress appropriately. If it's cooler than 50 degrees outside, there's nothing wrong with wearing a hat. Be fashionable. Make sure your hat matches your clothes or whatever. Get your hat and glove that match. Hat, glove, and scarf if you want, ladies, men, whomever. But make sure you always cover your head, because you know why? Heat escapes from your head. Also, the new thing that we're teaching our children, when you cough, cough in your elbow, because why? It works. It keeps those germs from being spread abroad in the room, in the area, and also it helps protect others. Because why? You can also, put those molecules in the air. And lastly, be mindful of when you're coughing, a lot of times those molecules, those germs can get on your clothing. So now you see your friend that you hadn't seen in a while, you see your homeboy, your homegirl, you giving them that hug, you giving them some dap or whatever, and you know what? Now you have the flu. So be mindful during the flu season that you may want to be a little bougie and not be so so touchy-feely. You may just want to be like, hey, it's not that I don't like you or whatever, but it's flu season and I'd like to stay healthy. I don't have time to miss days from work because I'm saving that for the summer so I can go to the Bahamas or whatever it is that floats your boat. But these are some brief little tips to keep you healthy during this flu season. So once again, who told you how to do it? Your favorite Hope the practitioner. Peace.